anything that anybody said about me so far is funnier than anything I have, so I'm off to a good start.
Hey, speaking of the mic.
Thank you. All right. Wow. Definitely should have taken another shot to calm the nerves. Unfortunately for me, taking one shot is kind of like falling down one stair. You know, it just doesn't really work out. You know, for me, taking one shot, it's kind of like Mitchell Trubisky trying to live up to his draft status. It's just not going to happen. It's just, I'm a Bears fan. We can all suffer through this together. I'm sorry. But usually we can get an escape from Mitch Trubisky's bad football by playing fantasy football. And as everybody knows by now, that's why I'm here. So I was going to ask if we had any fantasy football fans in the audience. That joke's kind of killed now. Thank you. So for anybody who doesn't know, it's typical in fantasy football that the winner wins a prize and the loser has a punishment. And this is mine. You know, I really thought I had hit rock bottom in my life already when I heard last call at an Applebee's last Wednesday, but it turns out you can go lower. Thank you. I will say this punishment is a little better than some of the others we were contemplating, such as spending 24 hours at a Waffle House or spending a night with the homeless on Lower Wacker Drive. Although I will say my success rate with women would have been better on Lower Wacker. I think the phrase, "let's go back to my place," works a little better with the homeless. Thank you, man. Thank you. You know, it's funny, when I told a bunch of friends and family that I was going to be doing this, a lot of them said they wanted to come out and support me, which I really appreciated, and 0 of those people are here. What that means to me is they actually think that I'm so unfunny that coming out to make fun of me is not even worth their time, so that's encouraging. As I mentioned, I told a lot of friends and family I'd be doing this, and I also told my boss. And my boss is this 60-year-old dude. He's like, "Dude, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna write the whole thing for you. I used to do MC events all the time. It's gonna be just fine." I'm like, "All right, perfect." He's like, what are you doing this for again?" "I lost my fantasy football league." He goes, "All right, football. First joke, here you go. Football, the only sport where you can stick your hand up another man's ass and it's perfectly acceptable." Like, "Jimmy, man, I don't know if I want to start with this. I don't know if I want to hit him with the butt stuff right away. I think it might scare people off a little bit." It clearly has. Oh boy.
Stop reading your phone.
Sorry. Now, to the people who did come out to support me, it's mainly my friends, and they're not here to support me, but mainly here to shit on me. Which I find to be perfectly okay, and I will tell you why. Your friends who shit on you the most are the ones who love you the most, okay? That is the truth. Your friends who are happy for you when times are good, a little happy for you, but are willing to make fun of you are your real friends. I'll give you a quick example as to why. Okay, tell a quick story. My last spring break of college, right? I'm newly single. I managed to get a girl to come back to the house we're staying at with me. As you may have guessed, this is a rarity for me. So, get her back to the house. You know, all my friends, they think they're really happy for me. They're patting me on the back. "Congratulations, bro." Didn't exactly work out the way I planned when she ended up peeing in my bed and we did not end up hooking up. It went over really well. Guess who never lets me forget that? All my best friends. I'm telling you, the people who shit on you the most love you the most. Kyle, how often do I make fun of you for being fat, man?
Too damn often.
Too damn often. Exactly. But I do it because I love you. Now you got a girlfriend who's way too hot for you. And all these guys can attest to that. They can all attest to that. Oh man.
Tinder? What the hell's going on?
I'm not good at this. Oh man. Turns out, consequently, my team name for fantasy football was Make Kyle Fat again. So we're gonna have to change that one soon. All right. It's true though, man. The people who shit on you the most love you the most. I'm gonna give you guys one last example of why I believe this is true. I have never told this story before, and I cannot believe I'm about to share it with all of you. But I get one surefire laugh in the set, so here we go. The only people who bring up this story are my best friends, I swear to God. So I was a bit of a, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I was a bit of a late bloomer in middle school. My friends knew that I was pretty clumsy. Pretty clumsy. They knew they could make fun of me pretty easily. So they actually convinced me that peanut butter is a great lube for jerking off. Absolutely excellent. I tried this. Needless to say, it's not a great lube. But yeah, the next day they tried to convince me that jelly would work quite a bit better, and that didn't go over too well. Thanks for struggling through with me, everybody. Don't get drunk during your fantasy football draft.